Welcome to Stamford Bridge on a very warm day in the capital. Well, they've demonstrated that they are formidable. Now they'll set about lifting an unprecedented 5 titles in a row. They added the 18th major trophy of Pep Guardiola's tenure by clinching the Community Shield last weekend. Today the defence of their Premier League title begins, and there are very few observers who don't anticipate that come next May they will again have their names engraved on the silverware that has quite simply become their property. Ruben Dias now with the turquoise boots in the shadow on the left hand side, plays it to Gvardiol, back it goes to Ruben Dias again, and City just inching towards the middle third, and under no real pressure from Chelsea they make their way to the halfway line with Gvardiol into Savinho on his first run really. Oh, good ball as well, Bernardo Silva in the area. Oh, he was just slightly off balance and it takes a deflection and goes out for a corner, but terrific from Savinho and Bernardo Silva.
Savinho faces, uses that pace, pushes it out in front of him, a nice sliding pass, positive move from City.
So they've gone all the way back to Ederson meanwhile. Ederson finds Ruben Dias. Dias inside his own half, plays it out to Gvardiol. Gvardiol helps it on to Doku. Down the left-hand side goes Doku. De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, Lewis, all involved in front of him. Goes through towards Haaland. First chance for Haaland! And he's taken it! Of course he's taken it! 100 appearances for City, and now 91 goals for Erling Haaland. It was his first genuine sight of goal, and well, just typical of the man. He is so ruthless. He was outstanding during the summer in the US tour. He got a hat-trick against Chelsea in a friendly in America, and he's on target again to give City the lead. Well, remember in that game against Chelsea that ended 4-4, City took the lead. They were ahead a couple of times, including right at the very end of the match when they thought they'd won it, and it ended 4-4. So we know that anything but predictable the games between these two sides. Savinho comes forward, charges into the middle area of the pitch, helps it on to De Bruyne. De Bruyne, chance to shoot, great effort, fizzes by the upright. Sanchez, I think, pulled his arms away just at the end because he was confident it was going wide, but it was a good hit from De Bruyne.
He opens that right foot and I thought, here we go, let's have a look at it. It just goes wide, but good effort.
Oh, but City win it back again. Doku now on the edge of the area, tries a shot, deflection, brilliant save. Terrific save from Sanchez because he had to kind of readjust in mid-air. Doku's shot was arrowing to the corner, but it took a deflection and it kind of went higher, and Sanchez had to thrust out an arm. That is a great save. Ball is in the arms of Lewis, throws it to Kovacic. Kovacic under pressure, loses the ball, and Nkunku's onto it, and now Jackson. Chelsea come forward, and Nkunku, he's got it, he lays it out to Palmer on the edge of the area. Palmer hits it, and Ederson, oh, he spilt it! He spilt it! Jackson's offside. Jackson's offside. Oh, it was an error from Ederson, and he's delighted that Jackson was offside to get the rebound. Well, VAR will check it. Tell you what, it's a tight one, you know. Yeah, his foot's in front. It's going to be offside. Yeah, it is offside. Kovacic stops, taps it to Gvardiol. Gvardiol to Doku. Doku with gusto. Gets beyond gusto. Comes inside at pace. Plays it inside to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva on to De Bruyne. De Bruyne midway inside the Chelsea half. Good ball. Finds Gvardiol. Gvardiol can't go forward, so goes backwards to Kovacic. And on to De Bruyne. And wide to Doku. Doku against gusto. Comes inside. Plays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne into the gap. Oh, it'll break for Bernardo Silva. Haaland first time. Sanchez with a parry. Didn't look like it would go beyond the goalkeeper. I think you call it comfortable height for the save, and he made it. Still 32 minutes of the second half to go. Gvardiol just inside the City half, on to Kovacic, who loses it to Caicedo. Lavia gets the better of De Bruyne, finds Caicedo. Now Chelsea come forward with Cole Palmer. Down the right wing come Chelsea. To the edge of the area, Palmer. Inside to Caicedo, shooting position, hits the shot, blocked by Bernardo Silva. On it goes to Fernandes, across the face of the goal, and Rico Lewis helps it out for a corner. Excellent from Rico Lewis, tracked the run and guided it out before Pedro Neto could maybe put Chelsea level.
Back post, just manages to put it away. Neto must think, here we go, first touch.
Palmer plays it forward. Lewis should get there in front of Pedro Neto, and he does do. And he's in a little bit of bother, but he thumps it out of harm's way up towards the halfway line, picked up by Cucurella. There's a real buzz around Stamford Bridge. Pedro Neto's arrival has certainly inspired the home supporters. Palmer has it. Now it's into Cucurella. Cucurella, midway inside the City half. Chelsea supporters getting noisy now. Pedro Neto on the ball. Goes back to Enzo Fernandez. On it goes to Cucurella. Up towards Caicedo. City have got work to do in this game, and plenty of it. Half an hour still remains. Pedro Neto round the outside, clips in a ball. Good header at the near, but it's cleared. Malo Gusto back into the box again. Headed away by Bernardo Silva. Back in by Romeo Lavia. Jackson in front of the goalkeeper. Was he onside? Flag stays down. Good save by Ederson, or it would have been 1-1. Guardiola walking up and down his technical area, all in black trousers, black t-shirt, on a mild, well, a warm day actually in London. Gvardiol's throw up towards Haaland, getting towards the corner flag. Fofana all over him. Haaland tries to win a corner, I think. Battle is on. Who's going to emerge? Fofana gets away from Haaland and hooks it clear. Only as far as Gvardiol, who plays it to Bernardo Silva. On now to De Bruyne. De Bruyne on the edge, tries the shot. Set it out too wide of the post. I suspect 6 or 7 games in, De Bruyne would have scored here, Michael. Do you agree?
Well, classic De Bruyne, just wide. He's just getting a sighter, but unlucky.
Well, it's just match sharpness. Mind you, Ederson just played a wonderful ball out to Doku. Doku holds off Gusto, plays it back to Bernardo Silva. Midway inside the Chelsea half, back it goes to Kovacic. Kovacic away from Fernandes, pushes it out wide to Foden. Foden attacking down the right side. Pedro Neto in front of him. So he goes backwards, understandably, into the possession of Kovacic, who's looked good so far today in that Rodri role. 7 minutes to go. City lead by 1-0. Ball in towards Diaz. Diaz out wide. Doku now attacking Malo Gusto down this left-hand side. Goes outside of him. Hits in a low ball, and Sanchez on the stretch makes it his. Good wing play by Doku, but well handled by Sanchez, who's about to clear it in front of Haaland. On to Fofana. Fofana plays it down the line. City win it back with Kovacic. Kovacic darts forward. Good run from Kovacic. Great run from Kovacic. Terrific goal! Mateo Kovacic! Well, he won't celebrate out of respect for his former employers, but he's just settled the match for the Blues. He took the ball down on his chest, he darted forward, he shot on target. Debatable whether Sanchez should have saved it or not, but that surely means the points for City. They lead 2-0.
Oh, this is brilliant from Kovacic. We talked about him all game. He's done a little bit much on it at times, but he sees the space. He's done it all pre-season. He's glided past people, want to make things happen, and he gets his rewards. He pushes it into the spaces, has a little look, and it's those eyes. He just does that late reverse. Wonderful finish from Kovacic.
We were calling for a second City goal. We now have it. Kovacic makes it 2-0. Haaland, who was booked earlier and scored earlier. Ball is up into the air. Chested down by Diaz, and that will do. The perfect way to start the new season for the defending champions. Chelsea 0, City 2, 3 points away from home.